of curry. It's huge. This is the size of my hand. So it's about double the size of my palm. It's even bigger than that. It's crazy. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're another episode Taste It and Make It. Today we're going to a Japanese restaurant and we're gonna try some Japanese curry, and again we're gonna have a taste here and then try to go home to see if we can make it better. Let's find out. Hi there. Can I have a large curry?
Large curry.
With the pork cutlet on top?
With pork cutlet.
Yeah. And one wasabi octopus?
One wasabi.
And that'll be all. Thank you. So this place called Daikoku on Victoria. This is actually one of my favorite places. I actually been here quite often. But normally when I come here, I normally get either the bento rice or the ramen noodle. So this is the first time actually I tried the curry here. So Japanese curry is actually brought over by the British and is nowadays become the most popular dish in Japan. This is a gigantic bowl of curry. It's huge. This is the size of my hand. So it's about double the size of my palm. It's even bigger than that. It's crazy. I did not know it was this big. As I said, I never had this before here. And also we have some wasabi octopus. So this octopus is actually raw and it's kind of submerged in wasabi sauce. This is actually my favorite snacks or appetizer. It's really good. It's crunchy, it's fresh. It's very wasabi, if you know what that means. You can't really taste like raw thing can be quite scary, but this is not very fishy at all. In fact, you can't really taste the ocean from it. Definitely come here and try this dish. Okay, so I've added some chili powder on top because I like spicy food, and let's now have a taste. You're gonna have everything in your bite. It's a big one. Wow. So the curry is not spicy at all. Unlike Indian curry when it's really spicy, this is, I would say, mild to really low spicy. A bit salty. Yeah, overall it's actually a really good dish. It's really easy to eat, and I like the pork cutlet that I add on top. Because I think if you order just the curry, then you just have rice, add the curry, and have some beef inside. It's good. You have to try the curry. Personally, I like Japanese curry a lot more than Indian curry. I do like Indian curry, but it's just Japanese curry is so easy to eat. You can understand why it's a comfort food. You can have it anytime, anywhere. any days of the week. So good. Alright, so this is the last bite. I'm gonna add some chili powder on it. Cheers. I think Daikoku is one of those places in Auckland that if you like Japanese food and if you don't want to spend too much money, then that is definitely where you want to go. Because Japanese food normally is quite expensive, but this one you will spend about $15 to $20 per person, and the portion is really decent. It really fill you up. Like if you work close to this area, that's where you want to go for lunch. If you like, Japanese. So this is the first time actually I had curry in Daikoku. It was good, but I actually prefer the ramen or the salmon on rice a lot better. That's my normal go-to. So if you like Japanese food and if you like curry, definitely give it a try. And let me know in the comment below if you enjoy the food like me. So now let's go home and see if you can replicate or make a better dish than today. Let's go make some curry. Alright, so next step, we're gonna sous vide some beef. Sous vide, which means under vacuum in French, refer to the process of vacuum sealing food in a bag, then cooking it in a very precise temperature in a water bath. So to sous vide, you need two things. One being the vacuum machine, and secondly is the thermometers, which help indicate the temperature of the water bath. So here I have a vacuum pack of beef with me. I have marinated with salt, pepper and some garlic. This has been about 24 hours now, so the flavor must have really gotten in there. So what I'll do is I'll leave this beef in this pot. Make sure everything submerged under the water. So I am sous videing my beef at 66 degrees. This would help make the beef nice and tender without overcooking it. So we'll come back to it in about 5 hours. Alright, so first off, you're gonna need some mixed curry sauce. I've got this brand here, it's very popular. And I got the extra hot one because I like spicy. But it's up to you. I think they have mild, medium, hot, and this is the hottest one. But for me, it's not too hot. So I liked it. You need some peeled potato. You need some butter. Onion. Garlic. Ginger. You'll need some carrot. Or you can peel it or unpeel it. Normally I peel it because I don't like the skins of this carrot in my food. It gives it a weird texture. And last but not least, some beef. Now I've sous vide this beef, which is the gravy, and normally it's quite tough if you don't cook it properly. I've sous vide it for about 5 hours now. So actually it got a really good feel to it. It's not tough anymore. Alright, let's get started. Right, so we have done with the preparations, and now we're gonna start with the cooking. The first and the most important bit when you're cooking is that you gotta keep your pans or your pot nice and hot. The one thing that I've seen a lot of people make mistake at home is that their pans and pot are not hot enough. So when your pans are not hot, what happens is you end up burn your oil or just kind of overcook your food because it will take longer time to actually cook the meal. And the great benefit of cooking with a hot pan is that it will give you a really nice sear on the outside of the food, which give it great flavor. Because as my man Gordon Ramsay always say, color is flavor. To check if the pan is hot enough or not, simply just add a bit of water. When that happens, it means it's hot enough. So now I'll add some canola oil. Make sure the oil spread evenly. And I'll start with the fragrance. Ginger in. I'll add some whiskey for this one, just to give it a nice twist flavor. That should be enough. Ooh, smells beautifully. Then you want to add some butter. Look at that. So the beef, this is a sous vide beef. It was cooked for 5-6 hours and it still maintained its color. This is a perfect medium rare piece of beef. And I'll just add it in the curry. Another great thing about sous vide is that it preserves all the juices of the beef in this bag. And these juices are delicious, so I will not throw it away. I would actually use it as the broth. I'll just add it in the sauce here. Beautiful. So for the next step, you want to add some water. Now in this situation, you can add any stock to make it even more flavorful. But since I don't have it, I'll just add some plain water in here. And you want the water just to like cover the surface and not overflowing. Just enough. And then we'll crank the heat right up to boil. And here I have the curry mix sauce. I'll use 3 of them this time. Once it's boiled, open up the lid, reduce the heat to medium, and let it simmer. At this point, the dish is already complete, but if you want the curry to thicken up, then you can let it reduce to about half the amount. I like my curry quite thick, so I will just actually let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're ready. I will also add some more chili. So here I have fresh red chili and green chili with me. These are quite spicy. I'm actually making another portions of curry. So I am making a portion of veggie curry, vegetarian curry for my flatmate who doesn't eat meat. So in this pot I actually add some additional ingredient, which is Chinese cabbage, add some mirin, bay leaf, and some paprika, you know, just because. Cooking is like science. You just have to experiment things, and you know, nobody there to judge you. In the end of the day, you're just gonna eat your own food anyways. If it turned out fine, great. If it doesn't, then you know, you learn something new today. And that's how I learn to do my cooking. So I put it on a bowl to serve now. This is my ultimate Japanese beef curry. This is some homemade pickle that I made. How to make it, it'll be a video for another day. And this is another version of the curry, except I've added more vegetable and some prawn in it for my flatmate who's a pescatarian. The flavor actually going to be completely different with my beef curry, so it'll be interesting to see what it tastes like. Alright, so moment of truth. Let's find out if my curry is better or Daikokun curry is better. Oh. The beef is so tender. Even though this is beef gravy, normally it's really tough, but if you cook it for a long time, then it becomes really tender. The problem with cooking beef a long time is that it kind of loses its textures, and all the flavor is going to dissolve into water, and then the beef got really overcooked. That's why I choose to sous vide it. So with sous vide, it keeps great shape and also keep it all the flavor inside. Really good. Definitely a lot better than Daikoku. Another good thing about making Japanese curry at home is that it's so easy to make. You can just make it in 10-15 minutes, or if you want it to be better, let it simmer, so it takes another 15 minutes, which is half an hour in total. It took me just about half an hour to make these 2 portions of curry, so you definitely should try. Let's try this homemade pickle. Oh yeah. Just enough amount of salt, of sour, salt and chili, just how I liked it. I don't like pickle when you bought in a jar because normally those are really tangy. They're just too tangy. But if you make it at home, then you can just adjust to how you liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. This is the 2nd episode of Taste It and Make It. If you like my video, remember to hit the like and subscribe button below. And let me know in the comment if you enjoy my video or not. I know I'm still in the learning process, so all the feedback are great appreciated. I love food and I love cooking. This is Mikey. See you next time.